Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Christy Hemme from Dallas, Texas, Hoyt.
Welcome everyone to Xplosion. And hello to everyone watching TNA today at our website, TNAWrestling.com. As always, as usual, Mike Tenay, joined by my broadcast partner, my broadcast colleague, longtime, very close personal friend, Don West at ringside for this one-on-one matchup featuring Lance Hoyt, accompanied by Christy Hemme. Boy, these two really make an interesting couple, don't they?
Oh, the whole time they were working in cahoots, Mike and Abe, and I'm going to tell you something. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, by the way.
Yes, sir.
You're like a big brother to me. This match is going to be interesting when you look at who Lance Hoyt is going to be matched up against. Maybe the strongest man in TNA.
Big brother.
And his opponent, from the Latino Nation, representing the Latin American Exchange, Hernandez.
Boy, you look at this matchup on paper. Then you look at the two individuals, actually, that are going to be physically involved in this match, and I think you're even more impressed. But it is one of those matches where if you were to break it down and you look at that pure, strong power and size, Lance Hoyt brings it. Hernandez definitely brings it, because you've been telling me for the last 2 years that Hernandez is the strongest man in TNA.
There's rumors of him bench pressing something like 4,200 pounds or something like that.
What?
Well, give or take 100 or 200. But seriously, this is going to be a great matchup because Lance Hoyt, for his size, he's got incredible speed, very agile for a guy that tall. And of course, we've seen Hernandez do a border toss, and I mean, you know, that's how that they got its name. That's what they used to do there. They used to throw across the Rio Grande there into the border.
You look around ringside and you see Christy Hemme obviously accompanying Lance Hoyt, but then on the opposite side, the LAX partner of Big Hernandez, Homicide at ringside. So in terms of getting involved from outside, if there is to be any involvement, you've got to give the edge to Homicide, I would think. Which gives the nod to Hernandez in this match. Let's see how it plays out.
Whoa, look at that. A little show of agility by Hernandez.
Yeah, you were putting over the agility of Lance Hoyt. You see that leapfrog?
Unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? When you talk about two heavyweights going at it, you got to talk about August 12th. You got to talk about Hard Justice.
That's what we've been waiting for. It's the resumption of this incredible feud as we see the pin attempt leading to a 2 count for Hernandez on Hoyt. Yes, it's been nearly a year since we first saw Samoa Joe square off with Kurt Angle, but without question, Sunday, August the 12th at Hard Justice, this is the match in this long series of bouts that has the most at stake. No doubt about it. 5 championships on the line in one match.
I mean, think of the risk-reward situation. You risk it all. If you win, you're rewarded with everything. You own every single championship here at TNA, and then some. But if you lose, Mike, you got nothing.
Pin attempt here, no, another near fall for Lance Hoyt. Commercial breakup coming. When we return to Xplosion, more of Lance Hoyt and Hernandez.
Kurt Angle, Christian Cage, Abyss, Tomko, Team 3D, LAX, and many more.
Experience TNA Live.
On Friday, August 3rd, the stars of Total Nonstop Action Wrestling invade the Valair Ballroom in Des Moines, Iowa. On Saturday, August 4th, the Memorial Hall in Kansas City, Kansas. And on Sunday, August 5th, the Cotillion in Wichita, Kansas. See TNA Wrestling live. Log on to TNAWrestling.com for more details.
7-time World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. The most destructive force in wrestling today, Samoa Joe.
Because we want to find out who really is the best in the world.
5 world titles will be on the line. It's all or nothing. Winner takes all.
Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, one more time for all the gold.
TNA Wrestling presents Hard Justice. Live Sunday, August 12th on pay-per-view.
We are back, the continuation of the one-on-one matchup with Hernandez trying to mount a comeback and then cut off by Lance Hoyt, who connects with the jawbreaker.
Well, Lance Hoyt's so difficult to prepare for because of that size and that agility, but just staying there, slugging it out with Hernandez. And you can see he goes for another pin attempt, but the strength of Hernandez gets the shoulder up in time.
We're talking about Hard Justice, August the 12th. TNA returns to pay-per-view. Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, everything at stake. All 5 championship belts in one match. But I'm really looking forward to Team 3D, Brother Ray, Brother Devon, against the Steiner brothers.
Well, you just think of the legendary tag teams, and when you talk about the greatest tag teams in history, you can't have that subject without at least bringing up Brother Ray, Brother Devon, and the Steiner brothers.
And Don, this is the match that we anticipated several months ago. Slammiversary, Nashville, Tennessee. But of course, Scott Steiner suffering that very freakish injury over in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Life-threatening injury just a couple hours away.
5 hours is what he told me.
Say.
5 hours away from certain death. And folks, it's amazing, the new lease on life. You and I have had a chance to sit down and talk to Scott, and I mean, he is a humble man. And it's just what a transformation.
From behind, you see Lance Hoyt clubbing blows to the back of Hernandez. In addition to Angle versus Joe, in addition to 3D versus the Steiners and Hard Justice, in a barroom brawl, it's the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm against the War Machine Rhino. What better way to settle the score between these two?
Well, it's gotten personal. I mean, the things that James Storm has done is just goes beyond reason, the lack of capacity shown. And then you throw in the tag team X division matchup that you're going to have. You throw in everything else in this pay-per-view, and then all the titles on the line between Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle. You don't want to miss it.
The top rope moonsault did not connect from Lance Hoyt, and boy, is he paying the price for that move. Series of offensive shots from Hernandez. Look at this. That's Lance Hoyt out there.
And he just does it with ease, Mike. It doesn't matter if it's Lance Hoyt or Shark Boy. Oh! Little nonchalant right there. I thought he had the pin. But Lance Hoyt showing that determination. But man, this guy's big.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Hernandez was surprised right there that Hoyt was able to power out before the 3 count. Again, Lance Hoyt, a near 300-pounder, taken up from outside. Christy Hemmy's getting involved.
Well, he's trying to do the border toss right there. Christy Hemme able to come in and grab the leg just in time, and Lance Hoyt takes advantage of it as you see Homicide chasing Christy Hemme off.
Yeah, Homicide in pursuit of Hemme. Keep your eyes on her, Homicide, around the ring. And as a matter of fact, Homicide is going to chase her up the ramp.
Well, it's now even. Oh, look at that.
He caught him in midair.
Oh, look at that. Wow.